Welcome to Garden Wise Adventures. My name is Malie. Today is another beautiful day. It's late in the evening. We're battling barking dogs and rapidly disappearing sunlight. But this is a project that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Now I live in Utah, zone 6/7, and growing blueberries here in Utah is pretty much a no-go unless you do certain things. Now the reason it's a no-go is that blueberries need acidic soil. Our soil averages between a 7 and an 8, and our water is an 8 and sometimes even higher. So we are battling alkaline conditions that blueberries cannot tolerate. Now, I had a college professor when I was at Brigham Young University in their landscape management program who talked about a friend of his who grew blueberries here in Utah, and he was very proud that for years he'd produced baskets of blueberries, but he said each basket was probably about a $50 basket of blueberries because of all the amendments you have to add. Now I have another friend on the Utah Gardeners page, Liz Hamilton, who grows blueberries in her garden. She puts them in raised beds and grows them in almost straight peat. I've also seen other people grow them in pots. So we're going to make my own concoction, figure out if we can grow blueberries in pots here in Utah, and kind of leave behind me the trauma of past years where I have tried growing them in ground here. Yes, I've tried growing them in ground. I dug giant holes. One was like 5 feet around, and I replaced all the soil in it, and it just didn't work because of the water, the alkaline water. So let's show you the blueberries that I'm going to plant and show you what we're going to do to create the soil for them. Now this is one of them. This is a jelly bean blueberry. We also have another one called Perpetua, because blueberries do better, even though this one says it's self-fertile, they do better if they have a pollinator. Now there are several different types of blueberries. There's rabbit eye and high bush and low bush, and I think there's a couple of other varieties. But you do need to choose the same variety, the same type, to pollinate the other one. Now it does need to be a different variety of the same type, if that makes sense. So if you have high bush blueberries, you need 2 different types of high bush blueberries. Same with low bush and rabbit eye. So let's get to mixing the soil because we're rapidly losing light, and let's see if we can get these to grow here in Utah. Now we've been doing a lot of planting here, and so there's some things here that I'm not going to use, but the things that I'm going to use is I'm going to use perlite for drainage. Now blueberries definitely need water. They need quite a bit of water. So we're not going to put too much perlite in there because we don't want it to drain too well. We've got peat moss, which is really acidic, and then we've got the azalea camellia acid mix. We've also got some soil sulfur over here and some acid fertilizer. So these are the things that we're going to use to create the mix. We're going to mix them in my trusty wheelbarrow that I've had for 30 years. Love this wheelbarrow. Even though it's rusted out, it's still growing strong. But anyway, this is where we're going to mix our soil. So the first thing I'm going to add is the peat moss. I think I'm going to use all the peat moss that I have, which isn't a ton, but we're going to use all of it. Break up the clots. The next thing we're going to use is the acid mix. Now we're going to use all of this because we're going to put the blueberries in 2 quite large pots. They're 2 15-gallon pots. From what I've heard, you shouldn't put blueberries in any less than a 10-gallon pot. We have 2 15-gallon pots right now. We're going to add a little bit of the soil sulfur. Now soil sulfur takes a while to break down and to be usable. So it is good to have the acid mix in there, the acid planting mix, and the peat moss to keep the soil acidic. And the soil sulfur will break down slowly over time and help keep it acidic, even though we are adding very alkaline water. Next, we're going to add just a little bit of this acidic base fertilizer. Then we're going to mix it with my handy dandy shovel and make sure that it's well mixed. Now that it's been mixed pretty well, let's add just a little bit of the perlite. So there it's finished. It's nice and loose. It's going to hold water. It's going to stay acidic. Now, I've heard a lot of people say because of the peat moss crisis that you should substitute coconut coir for peat moss when planting blueberries. Now, I would tend to disagree on the western side of the United States because coconut coir is not acidic. It does not acidify the soil, but peat moss does. So let's put it in the pots and plant our blueberries. Now, these are the pots that I'm going to use. They are just pots that I had. They have holes in the bottom so that they will drain water. So let's shovel the soil in, and hopefully we have enough soil for both pots. Wow, that couldn't have been more perfect. That was exactly enough for 2 pots. So let's plant our blueberries. So the first one that we're going to plant is the jelly bean blueberry. We're going to look and see how the roots look. The roots look okay. I'm not going to mess with them too much because blueberry roots are pretty sensitive. We're going to dig a hole. Let's actually put some more back in here. We're going to make sure that it's planted to the depth it was in the pot. And this one's called Perpetua. So let's dig that little hole here. Mess up the roots just a little bit, not too much. We don't want to damage them too much. Stick it in there. So now we've got them planted. What I'm going to do is carry them up to my deck and water them in. I'm not going to water them in right now because they'll be too heavy. But once I've got them watered in, they should be good to go, other than a mulch. Now I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do a straw mulch or if I'm going to go purchase some bark. But blueberries are shallow rooted and definitely benefit from a mulch. So this is where they're going to live. They're going to live up here on my deck. They're going to get a little bit of shade in the hottest part of the afternoon, but otherwise they'll get full sun. They're going to live right next to my green stalks, and there'll be something that I can just look outside and see. Now, I would love to hear your suggestions on mulch for blueberries when they're in pots. Would you use straw or would you use bark? And if you use bark, what type of bark would you use? I'd also love to know if you are able to grow blueberries in the western United States, where you're located, and what you do to keep them alive. And I'm excited to show you their progress and see if we get any harvests. So hopefully this video has been helpful for you. If it has been helpful, I hope you like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and go have a wonderful garden-wise adventure.